Have you ever looked at games like Vampire Survivors, Megabonk, or other games where you survive large hordes of enemies and thought, I wish I could be the equivalent to a living bullet hell and mow down these enemies? You know, such a normal thought. Because I know I have. Being powerful in games is amazing, and can you really think of anything better in the games you play? Audio design, crispy combat, good... Shut up! It was a rhetorical question, you dingus! Anyways, so that's what I've decided to start doing, and over the past few weeks I've been working on a new game I like to call WispBorne. In the game, you play as the wisp familiar of a wizard who is being hunted by monsters. I don't know why. I don't ask why. Causing him to summon you with a spell. This spell was too powerful for him, though, so it left him paralyzed, requiring you to defend him from the many swarms and, hordes of monsters. So that's the idea, at least. So let's get into the development so far. First off, I made some silly little placeholder sprites for the main character, and a simple training dummy as the enemy. Then, I made a simple character movement system which works flawlessly with controllers. At least the PS5 ones, because I don't have any others. Then, I got to work on making the damage system. The damage is calculated in many different ways, with the physical damage and elemental damage being calculated separately. To be honest, I made a whole system for damage resistances and stuff like that, but then remembered, oh wait, this isn't supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be really fun to be strong in. So I scrapped that idea. But then, after I got that working, I moved on to elemental effects, with there being one for fire and ice so far. There are many other elements that I plan to add later on, like poison, radiant, I believe shadow was one, so those are cool. Then, I made the enemies. All the basic enemies are going to do is just move towards the wizard at the center of the arena, or wherever the wizard is stationed. So that's a really simple thing to make. All I had to do was give the enemy another game object transform position, and then add force to move the enemy's game object towards that object. I just said object 4 times in one sentence. It took me a while to get that working, but once I did, I added enemy combat, and some bugs showed up on that one. No way, I can't do health, because that'll reduce the current guy's health. It'll reduce the health of the guy. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I thought so. Oh. So, I quickly fixed that problem. It took a bit, but I got it done, and that's what I have so far. I made a simple movement system alongside a semi-complicated combat system, which also works alongside the health system I made. I have tons of plans for this game, and next time I will be trying to add a ton more stuff than this time even. Like maybe an enemy spawning system and possibly some new abilities for the player. And if you made it this far in the video, I would just like to say that I have a Discord server. You can join and hang out with other people who like my content. Until then, I hope to see you around. Goodbye for now.